The Internet of Things is said to be the next revolution in the IT and telecommunication industries. Machine-to-machine connections will be everywhere, connecting your car, your home, and even taking care of your health. However, this journey to the hyper-connected world and network economy is just beginning. At SAP Forum, IoT was highlighted as one of the main topics. It shows that software, hardware, and network companies are working together to make Internet of Things a reality, and sooner than we think.
It's good to understand that Internet of Things is a big wave that's coming. So it's not new, but now we have the power and we have how to do it. So it's to connect device to have a better interaction with people. And Google is playing a big space in this role.
I mean that bringing your product to the internet is not good enough anymore. Actually, everybody does it. You even do it with your life. You get your life and put it on the internet. The next level is actually how to bring the internet into your product and make not only your product bigger than the product itself. Make it a little port how do you say it? Make it a little port within a whole network and give it a higher purpose than being just a blender. It's a blender playing a part within a whole personal health system.
What has Philips been doing in the Internet of Things, especially in Brazil? What products do you have here, and how consumers are embracing this IoT stuff?
As an innovation company, Philips is of course connecting a lot of products from illumination to personal health and also kitchen appliances, for instance. In Brazil is one of the highest users per internet countries in the world. Actually, people are really connected all the time. And when they see that actually they do not need only to be connected to their mobile devices, for instance, that is what happened. They can use their mobile devices to control their appliances, for instance, their light bulbs using the Hue system, or actually accessing their multi-cooker and understand how the recipes are. They get really eager to understand how this technology works. The challenge is actually how to actually charge consumers for this innovation, because innovation costs, and of course it brings more value to the product. So we're not actually there yet in Brazil, but we're getting there. It's something that is just starting, is really a new idea.
Well, Brazil has a big market for machine-to-machine. One very important is RFID business. In Brazil, only manufacturers are really investing in this direction. We have a second big market is retail, but they are doing very, very slow, all the time doing planning for the next year, but not really investing. They are aware about the benefits, but they need some investment. They need more other drivers for them to invest, and the hospitals are pushing a lot of business in the asset tracking. Regarding other markets like Beacon for tracking goods or CRM integrations, we are just beginning. So in my point of view, we have more machines connected and less objects connected yet. There's the potential is really high. We didn't connect the cooling machine yet, just few cases. We don't know where our goods or our assets are when they are out of one factory. So there's a big potential in the market, but it will take time. We have government support. There's some government incentives for IT companies, especially who produce a device, to use, for instance, RFID, in order to increase the chips production in Brazil. So there's some incentives for the government, for they don't have to pay a lot of tax. It's a very good business. So with this, only RFID is really growing in the manufacturing area.
The consumer.
We've been talking about Internet of Things for about 5 years, I guess. And in your experience, what can we predict about when Internet of Things will become the reality we talked about a few years ago?
So, like everything in computer space, so it's always started as a science fiction. Okay, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, Internet of Things was pretty much a science fiction, but now it's real. So we are seeing people using wearable device people using device that can monitor heartbeat or can monitor how long are you walking or how long you are traveling, so on. So, and Google is playing a key role in that space. We launched Android Wear. It's a Android platform that can help those devices, those sensors to get connected and give to the user an amazing experience. That's what that's what Google is working on. So we really believe Internet of Things is the next big wave, and that big wave is already happening. It's happening in Brazil. So I'm seeing companies starting to use. So if think about TVs now, it's pretty much impossible someone buy a TV without the internet. TVs getting connected to the internet in a simple way. Thinking about how can you do with your TV connect to the internet, you can see any kind of program, documentary or news without need to wait to see, but you can just play and see. So we will see those kind of connection, those kind of interaction from the machine to us to give a better way of life, and that's what Google is doing.